Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to do this particular video for so long. Today I'm going to be talking about healthy habits that have completely changed my life. I know that this is such a bold statement, but I am actually literally so excited about this. Like, these are things that have totally changed things for me and things that I'm always excited to share with friends, family. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm literally hoping that this time I'm in frame and I'm not going to have to film this video again. The first time I tried filming this video, let's just say that half of my forehead was off, but I'm literally determined to get this out to you guys, and so let's get into it. The first habit is creating a nighttime and morning routine. I actually put nighttime first because I just found that when I started this, I started with creating a morning routine, and I struggled seriously because I would sleep very late, and just so that I aim to wake up early enough to get my routine done and I get a productive morning. And I failed so many times. I mean, I had some wins, but I'd failed so many times, and I would be so frustrated as to why I wasn't able to wake up as early as I needed to wake up and do the things that I wanted to do when I wanted to do them. So I'd say that while creating a nighttime routine or a morning routine, I think that a nighttime routine first is more important than a morning routine, because the night literally defines the kind of morning that you'd have. Having a routine in the morning and a routine at night that, you know, just really serves you and makes you win that part of your day really helps and determines like how the rest of your day goes. The second thing I'm going to talk about literally ties into the nighttime routine, and that is planning your day the night before. I used to just be someone that would say that I'll plan my day when I wake up in the morning, and I just have found that this has actually just changed the game for me. Waking up in the morning, knowing exactly what it is that I'm doing the next day, what is going to take priority, the things that are going to, like when certain things are going to happen, I think just really helps me. In the past, I would have an idea of what is going to happen the next day, but I literally wouldn't have timed the tasks. And so what would happen is I would end up doing the easier things early and then leave the harder things for later in the day and end up not doing those things. I actually take walks in the morning and sometimes in the evening. Walking as a form of exercise is something that we underestimate, and a lot of times if exercising is not vigorous and stressful and lifting weights and just like doing those kind of things, we don't necessarily like clock it as a form of exercise. I found that my digestion and just how I feel generally has changed just by implementing walks. I also find that it's a form of meditation for me and a way for me to set my day. The next thing I'm going to talk about, and I think I'm saying next so many times, but the next thing I'm going to talk about is cutting dairy out of your life. I think that there are a few things that I've done with regards to my diet and how that has really affected my hormones and gut and all that. I really started my journey to eating healthier and living healthier because I was dealing with serious acne. Through my 20s, I dealt with acne, and it was quite interesting because I'd have friends that would say that, oh, you know, I wouldn't actually have noticed that you had severe acne, but it was acne that was there, it was present, and I just wouldn't talk about it, and so you would never really know that it was something that was that would really bother me. But when I actually, you know, went on to just like want to change it, one of the major things that I would say that has made the difference with acne and my skin and just my overall health is cutting out dairy. And I know that not everyone is lactose intolerant, but I think that a lot of like the larger population of adults and even kids are actually lactose, you know, intolerant. And so I would say that that is something that you want to look out for if you're trying to just be healthier and to reduce inflammation in your body, and if you're struggling with acne. I think that I wish that someone told me this earlier to just stop. I would literally like heap spoons of milk, like powdered milk, in whatever it is that I was having, and if it wasn't literally like very thick and dry, like I wouldn't actually be fine. And I mean, now thinking about it, yeah, that was actually just sickening and just well. The next thing is getting greens in. I'm actually the first person that's going to say to you that this is something that I struggle with, but I found a hack that has really helped me. And I've also seen that when I have more greens in my food, my skin is better and I just feel better. I hate greens, actually eating them normally, and I'm sure that there's so many other people like that, and so I try to get them in smoothies. You can actually use a lot of things to shadow the taste of spinach or kale or whatever greens that you prefer in a smoothie, and make it as sweet as you want it to be and make it tasty. And so just standard, your body needs greens, and I mean, they're now green powders and they're just different forms now of having greens. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that we can actually get past it. It's actually what it is. The next thing I'm going to talk about is oils. I have had to replace vegetable oils, canola oil, sunflower, oils with olive oil and coconut oil and avocado oil. I use olive oil predominantly, but whatever other choices that you like, in the health spectrum, so like olive oil, coconut oil, or avocado oil. There are some other oils, but these are healthier options to the vegetable oil. I found that I normally have like lower belly fat and just a lot more acne, and just all of those things have changed by changing the oil in my kitchen. I think that this is also another one that I wish that I had learned earlier, because I would just wonder why certain things were still the same until I found that my oil needed to be changed. And so yeah, if there's a foundation and something that you can literally change today, I would say oils are the vegetable oils are just not great for us at all. Like choosing home cooked meals over takeouts. I know, I'm actually here. Let me tell you guys, in 2019, not the pandemic, in 2019, when I started this journey and I started making healthier options, I would still, like, it was hard. My love for cooking is a love-hate relationship. There are times where I'm all for cooking, I'm excited, I want to try new recipes, I want to try this, and there are just times where I'm just like, nah, I don't actually want to cook. But I just remember when I started, I just didn't understand like the importance of like cooking home cooked meals. I would still try and choose, like I would eat a lot out, only that I would now need pick on like things that seemed healthy to me. And in 2020, I ate a lot more home cooked meals because I just sort of disciplined myself. And I wasn't actually saying that I didn't order takeouts. I did, but I had more home cooked meals, and I actually saw the difference just in my skin texture and just how I felt overall. And so yeah, like, again, it's just one of those things where it's just important, because when you cook at home, you know exactly what is going into the meals, whereas when you order takeout and you do this more frequently, you don't actually know what goes into the meal. Even the healthiest of options, you still don't know what is in the sauces and the kind of things that are being used to cook it. And I mean, if where you actually, there's nothing you can do and you have to takeouts, then do that. However, like, this is actually just speaking to like balance, where you're able to sort of like maybe have breakfast and lunch and then cook dinner at home, or have breakfast, take out for lunch, and then cook dinner at home. It's just that balance. I mean, life isn't perfect. Nobody is actually just out here trying to cook 3 meals a day every day, right? But again, it's actually just speaking to the balance of it, where it's like, it's not all 3 meals every day takeouts. And the last thing I'm going to talk about today is wearing sunscreen. Get the right moisturizer. If your skin is oily, combination dry, use a moisturizer that moisturizes your skin properly. But I think that the one thing that I still see people not do, and something that changed the game for my skin, is including sunscreen to my skincare routine. I cannot leave the house without sunscreen. If I forget, I turn around, I come back, I use it, and I go back out. There is no point starting a skincare routine, doing anything to your skin if you don't use sunscreen. Like, just don't start. Just leave your skin as it is and don't stress that skin, right? I wish someone told me this earlier on. I wouldn't be dealing with like all the hyperpigmentation that I'm dealing with. I started exfoliating, doing all of those things, and not understanding the importance of sunscreen. And so if there's something that I'm going to leave you guys with today, it is every black girl and everybody, every human needs sunscreen, especially when you're exfoliating and doing things to your skin. I found that there are people that sometimes when they're not really doing anything to their skin is fine. You can go and your skin isn't sensitive, but the moment you start a skincare routine that includes any form of exfoliation, please sunscreen. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you actually got to the end of this video, wow, thank you. If you've had things, healthy habits that have really changed things for you, please share with us in the comment section, and let me know if there are videos that you want me to film. I have so many good things coming your way, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I stay consistent and bring out videos for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for sticking around. I'll see you guys in the next one.